Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this reading, as you can tell, there is a lot to unpack here, so we're going to get into it. As always, I am a new channel, so please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow. Feel free to comment what sign you are dealing with, which sign your divine masculine or divine feminine is. And yeah, let's get into this video. Go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the best I can to explain everything, and we're going to also start off with some channeled messages. So if you don't want to hear the channeled messages, feel free to just skip ahead to the reading. I'll leave a timestamp for that below. And yeah, so essentially when I was meditating on your energy today, these are the messages that I heard. I'm not going to go through explaining each one too much. I'm just gonna list them off to you so you can kind of fit them in how they work for you. So basically there was park and fly, register, I heard registration, contract, payment method, infidelity, luxury, palm trees, Tuscan or Tuscany. I heard the word hardwired. I saw like a vision of like a eagle flying. I don't know if that's important to anyone. Transgression, and if you don't know if that means, it's an act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct. It's an offense basically. I heard taxi cab. I saw like a vision of like a road passing by quickly, like driving, like you know when you're looking out a window at a road passing by. I heard the word loud. I also heard the message, pay attention to signs and synchronicities, so that may be important to you. I saw a vision of like a basket of fruit or like a basket or box of something. I don't know, it was a little fuzzy. I heard epiphany, breakthrough, Manchester, which is in England, so something to do with England. Launch or launch pad, I don't know, I've been hearing the word launch for like quite a few days. Breaking news, lucky break, finalizing documents or a project. I heard the word contain. It's kind of like I felt the feeling of like someone was trying to keep something in or hide something, like contain something. St. Augustine, which is so random, but I think it's like a Catholic school. It could just be someone's religious. Like I kept getting things about religion or the church. So yeah, church came out like 3 times in this reading, which is so weird. So it could be something to do with that. Also, yeah, I don't know. Do with that what you will. I heard planting seeds, and then right after that I heard the word prolific, which is like plentiful, producing a lot of fruit or a lot of offspring, like a lot of something. It could be like planting an idea and like it being abundant or having some success with it, or some sort of like positive feedback from this idea that you planted in the past, like maybe you're seeing results now from it. Business concept, I also heard that right after the whole planting seeds thing. Buying up, and then I also heard buying land, building up, or architect, which was funny that I heard that because later then came out the card for builder and architect. And then also heard Anglo-Saxon, which is a Germanic cultural group who lived in England in the early Middle Ages. So it's like Old English. That's like what someone might be speaking. Heard bratwurst, which is again, I think like to do it like the UK, like England, I don't know, something they eat there. I don't know, it's like a sausage. And then I heard Mary had a little lamb. Yeah, so that's based on, the song is based on a lady named Mary who lived in Massachusetts. Sorry, I can't even say the word. Anyways, you know what I mean. And it's a story about Mary taking care of the sheep after it was rejected by its mother. So yeah, those are all my channel messages for today. I could have gone on a lot longer, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So now we'll move into the actual reading. Okay, so going on the divine masculine today, since he seems to be the one in the spotlight, literally the word spotlight. So essentially, I think he was in some sort of abusive relationship with this karmic person. It may not have been physical abuse, but it could have just been like verbal abuse or just not being treated well. And I think that this karmic person has definitely been causing delays in something that he's been trying to make, produce, or move towards some success in his life. I think they've been causing a lot of delays. They've been kind of a bit of a bully. And yeah, so that hasn't been good. I also kept getting fake email. Like, this has come out so many times. So I could be someone making fake email accounts, pretending to be someone else. I don't know, something like that. And then we also have social discrimination. I feel like this was like the karmic person gossiping about divine masculine, maybe spreading rumors about him, things that aren't necessarily true. And it could also be them gossiping about some sort of project that he is working on and just saying negative things about it, being like, yeah, you can't do this, or this is a bad idea, you shouldn't go ahead with this. It could also be he's working on like a song. I don't know, someone's writing a song and they're making fun of it, or they're like saying things behind his back about it. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I think this is part of the reason that he wants to leave this relationship, because of all the drama, all the talking behind his back, all the secrets. He's definitely, I believe, letting go of this. As you can see right here, we've definitely clarified that someone was spreading rumors about him, spreading gossip, and he is now choosing to let it go. He's moving on, maybe to some friends that are better friends that don't spread gossip about him. But yeah, I think he is definitely letting go of all the stuff that's been said in this relationship, and it's taking a lot of strength to do so. And he wants a new beginning. Like, he wants to start over somewhere else. He's very over all of this drama and all this, I don't know, just everything. There's a lot. And then yeah, as I mentioned, he's been working on something. It seems like some sort of project. And again, I think people are making fun of him for this, whatever he's working on, or they're just saying negative things about it. Some people are saying that he can't do it, or it's just not going to work out for him. And this is causing him to overthink things sometimes and kind of question himself. But I think ultimately he's still sticking with it. You also see there is change coming, and I think that he is growing as a person. Whatever this thing is that he's working on, I have a feeling that it's going to be something successful from some of the other cards here. It seems like this project is something important to him, and the karmic person, I feel, is just talking negative about it, like doesn't want him to be successful at it, doesn't want him to change. Like, she wants to keep him where he is, and I feel like he's just not having that. And then right in the next card, we see the High Priestess, which is like intuition, trusting yourself, knowing, you know, following your heart, listening to your higher self, basically. And we also have divine intervention clarifying that. So I feel like he is just trusting in himself. He's not listening to what these other people have to say. He's going after what he wants, and he's making some sort of wish come true. And I think that this wish, or whatever it is, it could bring him like some sort of fame or popularity, or it could be something online, or it could draw in a lot of attention from people. And I don't think this karmic person likes that. And yeah, he's evolving, like he's changing. He's definitely becoming more connected to spirit. He's growing, like he's becoming more connected to the universe, understanding things more. I think in the past, this masculine was more closed off about things, you know, I guess in the spiritual realm. He was more kind of focused on what's going on in the 3D world, but now I feel like he's kind of opening up to new concepts and trusting himself more and his goals and beliefs and things that he feels are really meant for him. And so yeah, I think he's traveling forward. He's leaving something behind, which again, we kind of saw in the last reading. I believe he's leaving the karmic person behind. He might be moving, and this could be something he's manifesting, or you are manifesting. But whatever it is definitely happening. Even if you don't see it right now, it's happening behind the scenes. Something is changing. And then along with the High Priestess, sometimes I see the Divine Feminine come out as the High Priestess. So you could be very intuitive. You could be someone that just really trusts in yourself. You could know about manifestation. You could be just someone who's very knowledgeable and wise and trusts your heart and just goes after what you want. So that could be you. And I feel like, as we see, there could be a second chance coming. He wants a second chance with you. And I think he also wants to say thank you to you for kind of opening up his eyes to things and like being some kind of inspiration to him and teaching him something that maybe he didn't know before, and just being someone different than all the other people, someone who he can look up to, sort of thing. And yeah, I think he really wants to say thank you for that, but I also think he wants to propose something. And I know we see casual dating here, but I don't think that's what it is. I think that the second chance is because in the first place, you might have been casually dating. Maybe you wanted a deeper relationship, but he did not see that at the time. He didn't see the point in that. But now that he's opened up his eyes to things and kind of seen the other side of things with this karmic person, I feel like he's finally opening up to the idea of a more serious connection, and that's what the proposal has to do with. And he might also have a gift for you. There's package here, so there might be some sort of gift involved. And carnival is here too, so I think it just means some sort of celebration. So this could be at some sort of event or celebration that this happens, or he invites you to something like that. All right, moving forward. Yes. Oh, also clarifying, I forget where this was clarifying, but basically there also could be some communication coming over social media, or it could be that you are someone who is on social media a lot, or you have a social media platform that's popular, or you work online, or you're someone very intellectual and you're good at marketing and publicity and all of those things. Like, you're good at communicating with people, and you are someone who's online a lot, potentially. Maybe he's like looking at your online profile a lot, something along those lines. But he sees you as someone very like smart, put together, knowledgeable, and yeah, someone who's seen in like the spotlight a lot, someone who might be very popular or loved by many people. And then right next to this is so funny. We have Town Beauty. So he definitely sees you as someone very beautiful, very feminine, and yeah, just very physically attracted as well. And I think that he definitely wants to come visit you, as we saw already with package as well. And travel, we have travel right here, and travel has come out so many times. So he's definitely wanting to travel to you. I think he wants to come visit. I think that the universe has his back in this. I think that this is something that is divinely guided. I think that this was meant to happen. So I feel like despite all of his troubles that he's been through and these people trying to maybe stop him from leaving or from moving on or being successful in something new, the universe has got his back. I feel like he's going to be okay and things are going to work out ultimately. Because right below we also have tornado, which is like some, struggle, some event is happening, which is causing some drama, some trouble, which is, again, in our last reading, which I think he saw coming. He kind of knew already this was going to be a problem. There's going to be people that aren't going to want him to move or start a new project or change jobs or start a new relationship potentially. So then we have Wolverine right next to it, which is power struggles, possessive. I do think there's someone who's very possessive and holding on to him, which may be this karmic person. But I think that he's ready to start something new. And as you can see, we have alchemy here, which is very exciting. Literally starting something from scratch. He's breaking down the old to bring in the new. So out with the old, in with the new. That's kind of what's going on here. And then right next to it, we also have luck again. So I definitely think this is divinely guided. And we also have unexpected rendezvous. He could literally show up at your house. He could message you out of the blue. Like, he could just show up somewhere that you both know, and you might not be expecting this. Because we also have secret agenda. So something has been kept in the dark. And I think that this is something he is trying to keep a secret. I think he's trying to keep it a secret from these gossiping people over here. I think he's trying to hide what he's doing because ultimately, he doesn't want their feedback. He doesn't care what they have to say. He doesn't want them trying to get in his way anymore. Because I think they've definitely done this in the past, and I think he's just trying not to take any risks with that. So he's keeping things a secret on the down low. So he might be acting cold towards you as well. You might not even know what he's up to, but maybe this is why, because he's not trying to have these other people get involved again. So I do think he wants some sort of date with you. He wants to hang out with you. He wants to see you. And I think, again, like with the word teach, I feel like he feels like you're his teacher. Like, you kind of guided him to get to this point, and he wants to thank you for that. And then we also have death, which I think is just the ending of this other relationship or situation. And then, yeah, he's very persistent in this. Like, even though it has been a struggle in the past, maybe he tried to leave in the past or he tried to move on in the past and these people stopped him. I think now he's finally getting there. Like, he's finally moving forward. Things are finally happening for him because the universe has his back in this, and it's just done with this karmic cycle. Like, this cycle is ending. And I think that part of the secret is that he's not communicating where he's going, and I think that he's moving somewhere or leaving to go somewhere new. And yeah, he's not telling these people where he's going. He's not telling them where he's moving to or where he's traveling to or taking a holiday to. It's very secretive here and kind of exciting, but that's what I see going on. And again, I don't even think he's telling you, Divine Feminine, where he's going or if he's going to show up somewhere. I think that it might be a surprise to you as well. So that's what I see here. Okay, and then up above we have Obsessive Lover, which is who I believe the karmic person to be. I think that they have a hard time letting him go and letting him move on for selfish reasons, maybe in terms of monetary gain or in terms of status. I don't think it's because of true love. Yeah, it could be also just physical, but I think that they are listening in. They're kind of watching things happen. They're trying to learn and figure out where he's going. Maybe they have learned, or actually I think they've learned about you, Divine Feminine. I think they know about you now, and they want to know more about where he's headed and what he's doing. And I think they're a bit jealous, I believe. They don't want him to propose something to you. They don't want him to move forward with you, whether that's proposing a relationship or proposing some sort of job offer, because I have seen that quite often too. He could want to work with you or find what you do very inspiring, and he wants to be a part of it. Maybe he wants to invest in it, or he wants to ask you to do some sort of work with him. And I think this karmic person is just very not having it. They're against it. And they don't want to see this happen, so they're doing everything in their power to prevent it from happening. But again, I think at this point it's not going to work. So yeah, we see a new beginning here. And I also think that this Divine Masculine found out some sort of secret about this karmic person that really just put the knife in the coffin, you know, like it just ended things fully. Like once he found this out about something that they did or said, it was just like, that's the end. I have to leave. And again, this could have been in like an actual legal matter, because we mentioned that in one of the last readings. So it could have been pretty serious. Whatever this karmic person did, he is just, it's like he can't go back after that. Like it's just done. It's over. So we see Rider, which is messages, movement, travel, news. So I definitely think after finding out this news, he was like, peace out. I'm ready to go. I'm done here. There is no moving forward from this. So yeah. And then we also see, I know we have Door, Rich Program, I Miss You, moving across the country. Moving across the country is what I said in one of the last readings. So definitely, there you go. There's our confirmation. I think that some of your Divine Masculines are moving across the country. And I know we have wedding and we have the ring here. I don't necessarily think it's a wedding proposal, though. I mean, for some of you, it could be. It definitely could be. But I also think it could be, like I said, a business proposal, or it could also be just this karmic person. Since we had these cards, it was kind of clarifying right near these cards. I think it could be the karmic person just thinking that he's going to propose to you, or imagining the future where he, you know, probably will propose to you one day, and they're just not having it. Like, they don't want this to happen. They're very against it. And that's why they were trying to do what they could to stop it. They were trying to figure out where he was going because they just don't want to see you two happy together, which is so sad. But yeah, I definitely think for some of you, there could be a proposal in the future. I definitely think there's some sort of gift either way. I think there's some sort of offering, or just like, even like we have up here a bouquet of flowers, just something nice. Even if it's not a ring, straight off the bat. But yeah, I think it's very exciting, whatever's coming. And I do think this karmic person also was trying to convince this masculine that she was like his soulmate. She was the one he was supposed to marry. It could have to do with religion. Maybe their family was very religious and they felt like they couldn't separate. Like she was trying to use religion to tell him like he couldn't separate from her now. Like they were together. You can't leave me. I also think she could have been saying like, I am your twin flame, I am your soulmate, trying to convince him of this in different ways. In a past reading, it was something about her watching him and secretly trying to, you know, be everything that he wanted and more, and just pretend to be someone that she was not, just to get him to feel like she was his soulmate. So there's also that. But I think it was just a whole lot of, as we see here, deception, betrayal, backstabbing, and again, there was a secret that was found out, and after this secret, things were cut off. Things were, like, ended after this secret came out. Also, side note, someone here could be, oh gosh, dropping cards. Someone could be sick or ill right now. I don't know who, but that was coming out a couple times as well. And the card that fell to was something to do with an authority figure. So there could also be an authority figure involved in this situation. Could be police, could be judge, like something along those lines. But yeah, that's what I see here. And final message, since this is such a long reading. We also have, this was clarifying the gift, I think, or ring. So clearly there is a proposal coming for you. There is some sort of commitment that this divine masculine wants. It is definitely commitment, definitely a love offer of some sort. I believe it to be a love offer, though it could, like, I think though combined with it could also be some sort of work partnership or wanting to partner with you on something like maybe even a house or living together, a living situation, but definitely an offer coming your way. And like I said, it has to do with some sort of partnership, but there's definitely feelings involved. So if it is just something about a work partnership, I think there's more to it there. And I think that whatever this partnership is, it will bring success for you both together. One of you could be very famous or online a lot on social media, or this project with both of you together could create that sort of success and fame. Okay, well, that was the longest reading of my life, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, please comment, like, and subscribe because I'm still a small channel and I'm trying to grow. And I really appreciate any sort of support. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Right, bye.